Good morning, students. Now we will study lesson Socialism in Europe and Russian Revolution. This lesson throws light on the coming of socialism in Europe and the dramatic events that forced the ruling monarch Tsar Nicholas II to give up power, and one can see how the ideals of socialism brought about Russian Revolution. So all the events that forced Tsar Nicholas to give up power, we will study in this chapter. It was age of social change. The French Revolution opened up possibility of creating a dramatic change in the society. You have studied about French Revolution chapter, and you have studied that revolution was against Bourbon dynasty, and the ruler of Bourbon dynasty was overthrown by the people of France. It was Charles X, and in this chapter we will study about the Romanov dynasty, and ruler at that time was Tsar Nicholas, and his wife was also powerful at that time. So February Revolution brought about powerful idea of freedom and equality in Europe, and those ideas were circulated throughout the Europe. There three main ideologies were powerful at that time. People were conservatives, liberals and radicals. These were three ideologies favored by the people. So we will study about these three ideologies in this video. First were liberals. So liberals were the people who wanted that a nation should tolerate all the religions. They were against the uncontrolled power of ruler. They were in favor that all people should have freedom about their religions, and they wanted that a right for individual should be protected. But they were not called democrats because they did not believe in universal adult franchise. Universal adult franchise, as you know, that all adult means above 18 people should have right to vote. They were not in favor of that thing. They argued that an elected parliamentary government should be interpreted by well-trained judiciary, and all the people who were having property should have right to vote, and women should also not having right to vote at that time. Second ideology was of radicals. They wanted that a nation in which government was based on majority of country's population, means government should be of majority of people. They dislike the concentration of property in hands of few people, means they were against the private property. Third ideology was of conservatives. Conservatives resisted changes. In 18th century they were against the changes, but in 19th century they believed that some changes are inevitable. So they were in favor of changes, but it should be a gradual process or slow process. They had links with the past and they respected the past. So these were three ideologies which were popular in Europe at that time.